What is going on, my YouTube family? We are back again with another video. This is a new artist to the channel, so let's give it up. Let's get excited. This is Lion Dre, Community. Let's get into it. He's also from the Virgin Islands, so let's see. The U.S. Virgin Islands, I think. Ooh, I think, right? Yeah, the Virgin Islands.
For my community. I go hard for my community. I standing on business, I handle my business. I bash from the start, no recruiting me. That man is a witness, he switching and snitching, can't stand, I no stand for immunity. I spin, I can be rude to me. Came in like what they gon' do to me. Them do this pussy for real. Days up inside, goofy but ain't no they new to me. Joining my style, you see me blinging outside, so they browsing a lane for the jewelry. You see this corner, my head, this corner your size. I get a fresh pair of shoes for he. You is not standing on biz for fam at the slide, standing up for my community. All of that talk.
He said, you see this crown on my head? It's not your size. You can't, it just, you know, like me and you, we're not even in the same circles. You can't compare.
When it's time to get active, no. Like your hands and your legs, you don't walk. Step in the chopper, finessing and frosting out. Come and plug again, need some more walk. Consistency rate on a high, and maxing out. Hey, ain't got no time to slow up. Smoke in the ear, and you already tapping up.
He said, consistency rate on a high. I don't have no time to slow up. Right.
Big man, you need to grow up. How the fuck these mothers come to act that they forget they come out the dark to come out the hole. Goose chase for them blue face, by the deuces they putting them ducks in a row. Only linking with a few face and no new face like you already know.
I like that. Goose chase for the blue face. I'm gonna use that.
Ain't tacked on me and they couldn't give home any fucks in a row. Straight up. Why? I go hard for my community. I standing on business, I handle my business. I bash from the start, no recruiting me. That man is a witness, he switching and snitching, can't stand, I no stand for immunity. I spin, I can be rude to me. Claiming like what they gon' do to me. Them do this pussy for real. Days up inside, goofy but ain't no they new to me. Joining my style, you see me blinging outside, so they browsing a lane for the jewelry. You see this corner, my head, this corner your size. I get a fresh pair of shoes for he. You is not standing on biz for fam at the slide, standing up for my community. Investing back in my community, ready to give opportunity. Truthfully tell every you and me family first. This trick off on unity, taxing the packs of the college.
Okay, he said, stepping up for the community. He's believing in unity. You know, helping out. Okay, I like it. I like this part in particular.
Big up the G's that move for me. Cancel for people what they ready to do for me. Exposing them duppy no nudity. Duppy they sick in the head and they starting to spread. Bad man wants the Ebola. Top of the mind and I holding a meds while I greeting my bread. Buenos dias, senora. Mama gon' greet.
Okay, Spanish bilingual. He's a bilingual. Okay, yo. See, I was playing, I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh, y'all. He said something in there. Oh, he said exposing all the duppies, no nudity, right? I like that. I think he said no nudity, did he? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Head and then count up the bread and then after that I offer some chocha. Read from the start to the end, I gon' always defend. But I had to wise up like Yoda Kawa. If I crash out, who gon' pay all these bills? If I crash out, who gon' still feed my fam? Ready to spaz out on Ghana and I drill. But fuck all of that, got to stick to the plan. Never been back, you can't stick on my hand. Back up plan just in case something go wrong. That's the reality when you's a man. Watch it, me boy, talking tough, get you gone. I go hard for my community. I standing on business, I handle my business. I bash from the start, no recruiting me. That man is a witness, he switching and snitching, can't stand, I no stand for immunity. I spin, I can be rude to me. Claiming like what they gon' do to me. Them do this pussy for real. Days up inside, goofy but ain't no they new to me. Joining my style, you see me blinging outside, so they browsing a lane for the jewelry. You see this corner, my head, this corner your size. I get a fresh pair of shoes for he. You is not standing on biz for fam at the slide, standing up for my community.
Okay, y'all, what do we think? I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. I like the part at the end there where he was talking about he wants to crash out, but then who's gonna feed his family and all of those things. Man, I've never related with something more in my life, especially at this time in my life. There's so many times where you want to crash out, you want to just act a fool. and deal with people some type of way that you know, it's to the point where I can't even explain. But that's the harsh reality. But he said that's the harsh reality for men, which is the truth. Men are always expected to be providers. No one's really there to help them out. They're supposed to be the ones to do it. And this idea of men being the provider, I don't completely disagree with, but I think it is obvious. It's not, I think it's a fact that it does take a toll on men, and in particular, Black men, but men on the whole. You know, let me not just subject it to one set of people. But men have to face a lot of trials and tribulations, and are kind of expected to just get it right, to know how to hustle as soon as they're at a certain age. And that's not the case. People have to teach you how to do these things. And that this expectancy of men to do all of these things and have good mental health and do all types of other things is hard work. So I can see why they would want to crash out on a daily basis, because I do myself. But yeah, y'all, 8 out of 10. Definitely want to hear some more music by this artist. Shout out to this artist for sending me his music. Y'all, please go subscribe to his channel, like up the video, and like mine also if you would like to. You know, if we have that kind of relationship, just subscribe to me. I feel, you know I need that. I want that. I need that. I gotta have that. Y'all seen that video? Never mind. Once again, 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching.